Hello traders, so it's Wednesday, new comic book day, and I've got your new comic book day video. I'm also going to take a moment to start introducing you to some of the people that you're going to meet on our new series, Tales from the Comic Shop. In this particular video, we're going to introduce you to Charles. Charles is one of the co-owners of both the Nerd Store and Dr. Volt's Comic Connection here in Salt Lake. So stay tuned for that later in the video. We're going to give you a preview of a new artist that was found by Hive Comics, and they're a local comic book company. She's amazing, Maria Key, and we're going to show you some of her original art that I've got in the pressing room right now. So you can take a look at that, and you'll be thoroughly impressed with the work. It's just amazing. So here we go, new comic book day from Black Cat Comics in Salt Lake.
All right, traders, it is Wednesday, new comic book day, and we're in Black Cat Comics in Salt Lake. And if you haven't seen Greg's new comic book wall, this is our new comic book wall.
Well, bad to wipe this, huh?
So
Hey,
if your comic shop isn't carrying this many new titles, maybe they ought to give Greg a call and see what they're doing. All right. So we've got Amazing Spider-Man number 60. We come down. This is the DC black and white. I picked up the first of this. I'm not really into the black and white stuff, but I have been told that this particular issue has some great stories in it. I guess it's kind of an anthology. They have 3 different stories in there. Harley Quinn, this is the black label. We got a couple different copies for that one. Of course, we've got where are we? We've got the Black Cat, King in Black tie-in, right next to Black Panther there. The Black Panther, we got a couple different covers on that one. Bozeman Tribute. Bloodshot. Brooklyn Gladiator from Heavy Metal Comics. We have the new Faith series from Boom Studios. Then we have By the Horns. Now there's a killer exclusive on By the Horns, and we'll show you the art for that a little bit later on. And we've got Captain Marvel Snapshots, Chasing the Dragon, issue number 1, and The Courier, Liberty and Death. That one just came onto my radar. I think I'm going to have to read those. We've got Crimson Flower, number 2. Donny Cates crossover, issue number 4. So that is a Virgin variant. So I got a couple of those. Heavy Metal Darkwing. Department of Truth is at issue number 6. They did pick up a new artist for issue number 6. And although the art is supposed to be really good, I know that Travis is saying it kind of took him out of the story. So we'll take a look at that. It does look a bit different. That is going into a Lee Harvey Oswald storyline. Edgar Allan Poe, Snifter of Blood. We'll pick that one up for the wife. Firefly, issue number 26. And then we have a simple black and white sketch variant. From Heavy Metal, we got Fishkill and Scout Comics, Frank at Home on the Farm. Issue number 1 of that was a good read, a lot of fun. Getting into some DC Future State, we've got Superman, or Aquaman 2. Got 2 covers on that one. Batman Superman number 2. 2 covers for that one. The Dark Detective, that has been surprisingly good. That's issue number 4 with 2 covers. Suicide Squad. This is issue number 2. We've got 2 covers on that one. Superman Imperious Lex with 2 covers. House of L. Is this a one-shot?
It's just a one-shot, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, this is a one-shot with 1 cover. I think it looks pretty good. Legion of Superheroes, number 2. Generation Forged, that is also a one-shot. We've got Maestro, number 2. Warren Pax, 1 cover there. The Magnificent Miss Marvel, number 18. Marvel Voices, Legacy, number 1. Moonstress from Image Comics, we're at number 32 there. Moon Maid. We've got Nailbiter Return. That's issue number 10. I think that's a 12-issue series, I believe. New Mutants at issue 16. Nomen Omen is at issue 12. And we got a couple great covers on that one. Super hot book this week from Aftershock. We got Nuclear Family. We've got Oblivion Song 30. Paranormal Hitman, which that one's starting to get a lot of buzz. Americana from Image. We're at issue 3. Rain Like Hammers, issue number 2. Number 1 was really fun. I like that one. We've got Red Sonja, number 24. All right, from Heavy Metal again, we've got Savage Circus. And then from Image, we've got Scumbag. That is issue number 5. A couple different covers on that one. Serial. Skull Digger Skeleton Boy from Dark Horse. Of course, something is killing the children. That is the end of this storyline. Then they're taking that one on hiatus for a couple months. Spawn number 315. This is supposed to have a lead-in to the new Spawn verse that Todd McFarlane and Donny Cates are working on. So that one supposedly has a introduction of a new character in it. I expect that to go pretty well. Hot Indie of the Week, Stray Dogs, number 1. We got a blank cover there. The Silence of the Lamb tribute cover. If you look at the Final Order Cutoff video, Final Order Cutoff Mondays for Stray Dogs number 2, and they have a super cool horror comic variant on that one as well. Symbiote Spider-Man, the King of Black tie-in. Sympathy for No Devils, Karina, Tarot, and we have You Look Like Death from Dark Horse Comics. Couple covers on that one. So Greg, you do more independent comics than anybody else. Have you always been into indie comics? Was that your thing growing up?
Yeah. I mean, I loved all the mainstream stuff, the Marvel, the DC stuff. That's what I grew up with.
Right.
But I'd say in the 80s, I kind of discovered a lot of weird indie stuff. You know,
80s was great for indies.
It was that weird time, you know, Cry for Dawn and Faust and like all the, you know, Black Kiss and like all the stuff that you're not supposed to read when you're a teenager.
Right.
But yeah, you know, it kind of got me into it. Dead World, stuff like that. I was always a horror guy. And you know, when I opened up here, I just thought, hey man, all I do is comics. I don't do gaming, I don't do cards, anything like that. So yeah, let's order as many comics as I can, man. I'm trying to support the indies.
Well, you do certainly have more more indie comics than anybody in our area.
Yeah,
Probably any store I've ever been to.
Oh.
I would think. Like even the big ones in Chicago don't carry this many indies.
Well, and that's what I love. You know, Walking Dead was an indie book. Now it's huge. Saga was an indie book. You know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was an indie book. You don't know, you don't know what's going to happen with this stuff.
True.
And, I always think it's good to get on board initially and immediately because, otherwise years down the road, if it becomes huge, you're not going to find it. And it's going to cost you a fortune.
Yeah, all those people struggling to get Something's Killing the Children #1 right now.
Right, yeah.
And that's only, 2 years old? Not even that.
That's that's what, 2-3 years, 2 years?
A little over a year.
Yeah, it's not even 2 years. And, a lot of that I think is kind of a victim / bonus of circumstance, I guess. Boom's warehouses were closed for a while because of Corona. We couldn't get any reorders. So, and not to mention the fact that it's a great book.
Right.
So, yeah.
It is a great book.
Yeah, so there's a lot of kind of the perfect storm of collectability, I guess, there. So.
All right. Now we've got Two Moons #1. That is kind of a sleeper. That one's coming. There's quite a few people that have reviewed this in the past 3 or 4 days. It said it's just a phenomenal read. So we're going to give that one a try. I think it's going to be kind of a horror Civil War era type book. We've got The Union #3. Unsacred, U.S. Agent, Usagi Yojimbo #4, Vengeance of Vampirella 15, cool cover on that one, Marnius Calgar. This is a 6-issue limited series, and then I think they're moving on to the Space Wolf chapter leader after that. So if you're into 40K, these are great books. We've got Wolverine #10. A couple different covers on that beauty. X-Men #18. And Year Zero. Let's see what Greg is reading this week. We've got Department of Truth and the Ravencroft. Those are trade paperbacks. Stray Dogs, have you read that yet?
Yeah, it's really good. It's cute and it's disturbing.
Cool.
I like cute and disturbing. Two Moons was great too. I heard you talking about that a minute ago.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
I heard there's kind of a horror twist in it. It's
like a supernatural horror story set during the Civil War.
Cool.
And it's got a lot of things that kind of challenge what you've been taught maybe about the Civil War.
Nice.
It's a historical book, but it's also a really good supernatural horror book. So, yeah,
cool.
Good stuff.
All right, and then we've got Tarina, and again Two Moons. There's the other cover on that one, and Return of the Valkyries. All right, traders. I just wanted to take a couple minutes, and now these are original Maria Key art from Hive Comics, and this, of course, is the Maria Key Cult of Dracula, and I'm really honored to have been able to press this out. It was shipped in a tube, so we got it pressed out so James could get it matted and framed, and I'm going to be delivering this to him today. So just a beautiful piece.
There you have it, traders. Those are your new comic books for New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, February 24th, 2021. And remember, if you don't have a local comic book store, you can always shoot me a message and we'll be glad to work something out to get your books to you. And if you're in the Salt Lake area, we've got plenty of great shops to choose from. Greg at Black Cat Comics will be more than happy to set up a hold and take care of you in any way you'd like. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed that spectacular new artwork by Maria Key. We'll have more of that and kind of the story behind that in our Tales from the Comic Shop later this week. Remember to like and subscribe and leave me a message and let me know what you'd like to see and how we're doing for you. Until next time, traders.